Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Today's video is hopefully going to be a short one. There are some people that are saying that they for sure know that the COVID-19 virus or coronavirus is real, that people are dying. They know people, family members, or friends, or someone who is getting sick, who are sick, or have been sick, or are getting ill. Now, I want to talk about this because I think it's very, very important that we really analyze this in detail. Okay? First of all, we have to realize that where is the information that we are getting this from? Where is it coming from? So the information of people dying, where is it actually coming from? So when our family members or friends are saying, I have got, sick, or if somebody says, oh, you're so and so, you heard that your friend or whatever has, died from it or something. I mean, yeah, it's a tragedy, and I don't want to see anybody die. But how do we really know it's from COVID-19? Where is the information actually coming from? That's what people don't think. They just trust whatever they hear, whatever they see, they trust. Oh, my mother said this, so it must be true. Oh my goodness, the doctor said this, it must be true. Like everything is true what the government is saying. Okay, so all the information is coming from practically two sources, which is both part of a government, I don't know what you want to call it, a government conglomerate or shadow government, but they're basically coming from the elite people, the people with the billions and billions and billions of dollars. So it's coming from the government, the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, or the WHO, World Health Organization. These are two government entities. Okay? Now, yes, there may be some aspects, again, to governments that are good, but generally speaking, governments are not here for our best interests. They're not here, they're not our friends. They are here to steal, cheat, lie, and enslave us, especially when it comes to the money system, monetary system. So, what this means is, can we trust the government with what they're saying? They they run and they own corporations. They run or work with media, so any mass or mainstream media they work with. So, how can we trust them? Why are people still so gullible and trusting of entities that are doing nothing to help this world? Now, I'm going to say this again, that we need to denounce everything that is evil in the system. Now, everything is evil in the system. Now, of course, there may be some good laws out there, but the only law that should be valid is do no harm. As long as you do no harm, you cause the least, very least harm, being vegan and, of course, trying to not cause any harm in the world. That's all that matters. No other laws matter. No other laws matter. All the silly human laws are there to basically enslave us, because the only law is really to, non-violence. Non-violence is the only law that we really need, or I shouldn't say law, but the only value that we need. So what the government is saying, how can we trust with anything pertaining to the COVID-19, pertaining to marriages? And I'm talking about institutionalized things here, like marriages and educational systems and religious institutions and all this stuff. I'm not talking about, okay, thousands of years ago, some tribe in Africa or somewhere, you know, two people got themselves married, and they had a ceremony and everything. No, no, no. I'm talking about institutionalized marriages and institutionalized corruption through the government. So we need to realize that, and we need to get away from society, from not just capitalism, but society, culture completely. Now, the culture is based on herding of animals, herding culture, meaning that we use and we kill animals. We use non-human animals, and we see them as property. This needs to stop. This is the basis of all oppression. Once this stops, okay, then we need to stop supporting governments. Buckminster Fuller said, paraphrased, if you want to change reality, you have to change the current, not change the current system, but we have to create a new system. So we're never going to change the current paradigm by doing the same thing that we're doing, changing the system. We've been trying to change and reform the system and make it better for hundreds or even thousands of years. Nothing has worked. Why are people so delusional? Governments don't work. Our culture does not work any longer. We need to stop reforming and changing the system and complaining about it and creating a new, completely new system based on veganic homesteading communities. So this goes way deeper than just this coronavirus, but people are not questioning anything. They're taking everything as it is. And it really gets me upset because of the fact that when people are saying this, they're conforming to a system, and we continue to be in this mess we're in because people are so brainwashed and gullible to governments. Wake up, please. We need to live in the Garden of Eden. In the Garden of Eden, utopian society, utopian world, there is no governments, there is no herding culture, there is no slaughterhouses, there is no government, there is no politicians, there's no voting, there's no nothing. There's basically only love and compassion and non-violence and really growing our own food, and that's it. There's none of this crap that's going on today, with politics and everything. Okay, these politicians, Trump or whoever, okay, they have evil actions, but it's not them themselves. It's the industry, the whole society itself. It's not the individual politicians. They're just clowns in costume. They're just a puppet on the pedestal. It's the whole culture that is the problem. It's not the individual. Yeah, of course, they exacerbate the issues and things like that, but that's not the real issue. People are so they're not seeing the bigger picture. They're seeing just, oh my goodness, Trump, 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 problem. And then, it's like, come on, people, wake up. It's not about this coronavirus. It's about the fact that the whole society is sick. The whole culture that we live in, which is basically a world culture, worldview culture, is a sick society. It's also sick and perverse. What we need to do is we need to, again, stop this madness. If we want to get out and we want to live in the Garden of Eden, we need to stop with this madness already. If you like this video, please share it around all your friends and family. And don't forget, question everything. Question everything. Don't trust no one. Because no matter what, people are just saying whatever somebody else said. It's like our teachers. Our teachers have been indoctrinated by somebody, and now we're indoctrinated by teachers. Where is the information coming from? Majority of the information, again, is coming from governments and big corporations, which governments own. So it's governing all the information from our society is coming from governments. It's coming from the history, his story. It's all false, at least most of it, or at least fabricated. We don't really know what happened. People need to question everything. And that doesn't mean questioning things means you're a conspiracy theorist. Governments and police force are the conspiracy theorists. They're the real jokers. We're the real normal people, and everyone else is the crazies. Because they're believing every little thing that governments are correct. They're here for our protection and for our care. They don't give a shit about us. They don't give a shit about us.